material we've got into is called the sandpaper letters. The sandpaper letters are used to introduce the children to the sounds and the symbols of the letter sounds. Now, to introduce the sandpaper letters to the children, we need to take note of this. Make sure you do not introduce the letters that look alike. Never introduce letters that look alike at the same time. You are to use the 3-period lesson for this activity. Using the 3-period lesson to teach this activity is one key factor. And also remember always not to introduce letters that look alike. For example, letters like U and N. U and N can't be introduced at the same time. They might confuse the children as to how it's being written. Letters like B and D, B, D, can't be introduced at the same time because they look alike and children might get confused. Letters like F and T, F, T, can't be introduced together at the same time. They would confuse the children. Letters like M and W, M and W can't also be introduced at the same time. J and L can't also be introduced at the same time. Let's take note of this. And so when you are choosing to teach the children, you choose the letters that you want. You don't need to go alphabetical order. A, B, C, D. Don't go that alphabetical order. Choose randomly and make sure they are learning the sounds. It's the sounds that matters. And recognizing the letter symbols of these sounds. At this age, children will be already 3 years. And 3 years, they learn how to write the sounds of the symbols of the letters alongside learning the sounds of these letters. Now let's see how we use the 3-period lesson to teach the children the symbols of the letters. Hi Lizzie.
Yes, ma'am.
Today I'm going to teach you how to write or trace the symbols of the letter sounds. Okay? Alright. So we're going to use the sandpaper letters. Busy. Can you trace and say Can you trace and say again? Okay, so this is Lizzie, can you trace and say S? Can you trace and say T? All right. Lizzie, can you trace and give me T? Can you trace and show me S? Can you trace and give me Lizzie, trace and tell me what this is. Can you trace and tell me what this is? I didn't hear you. Can you trace and tell me again? Can you trace and tell me what this is? All right. So Lizzie, today we learned some 3 new sandpaper letters. We learned how to trace the sound. Can you say it with me? And next time I'll show you some more sounds, okay?
Okay.